Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy the Fice back at it with another video. But if it's your first time here, and it most likely is guys, because this is a new channel, we're at 38 subscribers, let's push for 1,000. The other channel has 5,000 subscribers. I'm sure you guys may have seen me around, but if you haven't, definitely show that love and support. Let's push for 1,000. I need your help guys. Hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Come join us on Discord, it's the best community ever. Follow us on Twitch, that's where we stream live. We also stream live on YouTube as well. We'll be streaming eventually on this channel. But the other thing I want to say is, if you wanted to support the channel financially, check the YouTube description below. We have coffee mugs and t-shirts. And also guys, if you wanted to support another way, shout out to Dragons Champions. They gave us a promo code, so if you wanted to support the channel, use this promo code in this game. If you haven't played it, definitely check it out. It's a pretty awesome game. Here's how to use the promo code, and then we'll get into the content. This video was brought to you by Dragon Champions, guys. If you wanted to support the channel but also play an amazing game, here's how you can use our promo code to help us continue further. You would go up here on the top right corner and click that cogwheel, hit use promo code, type in Fice gift, and then hit OK. And you actually get some rewards guys for doing that. So not only are you getting amazing rewards out of it, you're also supporting the channel. So definitely be sure to do this when you're playing this game. All right guys, so let's get into the content now. And the content that I really do want to discuss guys, and it's kind of a question that really happens a lot because there has been a few fusions, and a lot of people do get aggravated when it comes to fusions. And the question really starts to come to it as first is, you know, hey, is the champion good? And this isn't going to be a really strong overview on Rotos, because Rotos the Lost Groom, I want to do a separate video on a breakdown on him, since it's going to be a while since we actually get him, because we're going to need a lot of these new characters. But this one is really a discussion about, like, when do you know if you should do a fusion or not for a champion? How do you know it's difficult? And we'll kind of start talking about some of the things that really encompasses my decision on if a fusion is difficult or if it's a little easier. So, if you guys recall, the last fusion that happened, guys, was Tormund the Cold. And if you guys took a hiatus for whatever reason, I do that from time to time because I play other games. You guys know that we love playing a variety of games here. We don't just play Raid specifically. Even though we love playing Raid, there's tons of other games we do love playing. So there's times we put this away, play some other games because we're gamers at heart, and then come back to it. But Tormund the Cold was a void Lego that was very difficult to fuse. Now, the main reason why Tormund was so difficult to fuse, the events were like very heavy on paywall, but the real reason why it was so intense was because all the characters, guys, for the fusion were void champions. You had to get, literally, if you didn't have the void epics, you would have to get all 16 void rare characters. Now, the only way you can get those is by actually doing summon void shards if you didn't do the events. And that's really what made it difficult, because it pinned a lot of players into a corner of needing to do the events. And if they didn't do the events, they didn't get those characters. And then before you know it, because they never really did a lot of void shards because they're very hard to come by, they missed that opportunity of getting all the characters to actually get Tormund the Cold. So that's what really drove Tormund the Cold of being an insane character to fuse. Now, as we go away from Tormund the Cold and we start to analyze Rotos the Lost Groom, he actually doesn't have that many void characters that you need in regards to rare. So what I'm trying to say is, in essence, guys, and you kind of are getting where I'm going for, and if you really appreciate this type of information, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But this is a magic character, it's a spirit character, it's a force character. These type of characters, guys, we can easily get from not only ancient shards, but if you go to summons, this is an amazing time to actually have an amazing amount of mystery shards, guys, because you can actually summon rare champions that are of those affinity. Like Apok, you can summon him. You can summon Mystic Hand. These are a lot of champions. You can farm Skullsworn. You don't even need to get him, but you can summon him with a mystery shard. You do not need an ancient shard to get these champions, was what I'm really trying to hint at, because there is a good percentage, there's a good chance that if you have a lot of mystery shards, you could potentially get some of these characters already. So what I'm essentially saying is, what really drives a fusion to be potentially very intense to get is if there are all void champions. But because not all these are void champions, we have only 4 voids here. Only 4 voids. Then after that, these are basically like you can fuse them. I mean, these are all new champions in our case. From my knowledge, like, wow. I don't know what to say about this character right now. Yo. All right, that's a separate topic. I'm not trying to digress here, guys. I'm really trying to give the direction of whether it's tough to fuse a character or if it's not. Obviously, the other thing to take into consideration, guys, is to see the timeline event. So if we kind of look at the news, the next thing you would want to do, and if you're unfamiliar for doing this, this might help you guys. I'll do it again. Definitely be sure to click that tab on the left, click on news. Whenever a new fusion drops, they give you the full timeline on how they're gonna do this. So here you would see brand new fusion champion. Over here it says open your hearts to yada 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 blah 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 blah. They give you the whole legendary story of whatever, but they do say to fuse Rotos, here are the 4 epics you need. And they're like, don't worry, we're gonna have some events. So then they start labeling the deadlines of from what time to what time you're gonna be able to get these and which events. So Coffin Smasher will be Fire Knight, Hatchet Slinger will be Dragon, Fencer, you know, Champion Training, Apothecary will be during a Summon Rush event where you could probably start spamming the heck out of your mystery shards to potentially get some of these other characters. And then so on and so forth, guys. So this would be the time where you actually would start saving a lot of silver for the artifact events. You know, you would basically start prepping to get these type of grinds, but you can potentially get some of these rares right off the cuff. In our case, guys, since I'm talking about our experience right now, if we go to our fusion, the amount of champions we do have, we have Skullsworn, and the way I'm able to assess this, because it's very difficult to assess in the sense like, oh, I gotta go to my champion index, like my champion vault here, and start scrolling through. If you really want to know if you have a champion or not, guys, I'll show you a quick way. The quick way you can see if you have the champion or not is you do this. And Plarium does need to do a better version of this, but it is what it is for now. You know, we'll just deal with what we got. Skullsworn. Click on him. It says Lizardmen, and his name is Skullsworn, and he's a rare. What you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to go to the index. And when you go to Skullsworn on the rare, we're going to look for him. You see how his portrait is highlighted and not grayed out? That's how you know you got him. To prove that, let's go over here to champions really quick. What we'll do is we'll do by faction. And then I'll say champion vault. We'll go all the way down to Lizardmen. And look at that. There's Skullsworn right there. There's Skullsworn right there. So that's in essence what I mean, where if you want to find a quick way to know if you have those champions, that is a really good way of doing that, guys. It helps me a lot. What they really need to do, honestly, to resolve this is they need to really just have it highlighted in general, and it needs to be accessible through the vault, that the game knows that. But for the time being, the quick way to do it is go through the index, see if your character is highlighted. A perfect example of a character that I don't have is we don't have Kudgler, and we do have Chevalier, we do have Skullsworn, we do have Runic Warden. But you'll see Runic Warden and Kudgler. Let's go to Dwarves real quick. The only character I don't have for that fusion is Kudgler. We have Runic Warden over here. He's highlighted. We don't have Kudgler because he's new. I haven't gotten him yet. And then, you know, obviously Hatchet Slinger's another character that's fairly new that we don't have. So you could tell that's how you have those champions or not. So just to tell you how many champions I have available in order for the fusion, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not sacrificing Apoth. That's our 6-star. So we have 7 out of 16 champions here, guys. So we're able to potentially do this fusion and be okay with it. We obviously have to grind to get the ascended potions and all that other good stuff. But 7 out of 16, that's not bad when it comes to really kind of wrapping this up. We're almost at the halfway mark when it comes to like really getting all these characters. And then we could just kind of go from there. Now, based on me looking at this character's kit, and this is not a good way to assess it because this doesn't give you true stats because it just tells you the 5-star guys. You always want to go back to the index. So go to Undead Hordes and let's look at that Lego. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, this is a really awesome character. I will do a separate video on it, but I will give a quick hint why I think this character is amazing. This character is absolutely amazing because not only is the defense good, not only is the attack good, the HP is bad, but this A2 makes it so good, guys. This A2 with stealing HP up to 60% is so incredible. Can I increase this champion's max HP by more than 60,000? 60,000 HP tallied on is really awesome. I definitely do love this. So he could have like literally 70 to 80k HP by the time you fully get him some gear and stuff. He's a really strong character, and then if you really focus defense heavy with attack, he's such a strong like single target damage character based on his normal stats here. Like, you see, I don't want to get into this. I'll do it a separate video, but he ignores freaking defense and stuff like that with one of his attacks. It's just crazy. So I think this character is going to be absolutely amazing, guys. I'm going to try to go for him for sure. But I really wanted to have that quick discussion on like, yo, is this champion hard to do? What's the deadline on doing it? They're giving us 2 weeks to do it. Now, this is a common thing for Plarium to do 2 weeks for a fusion. Personally, I feel like a fusion should be allowed to go a month long. They shouldn't make it crunch time for us. Let's make it a little friendlier for the free-to-play players. Preach, Fice, preach. I definitely do. I mean, and also it's not only because free-to-play players, but also because we work. We have jobs, you know what I mean? I wish I could do YouTube full-time, but I'm not doing YouTube for time, hopefully yet. But it's just the idea that we have other priorities, family, yada yada, that we're not able to just stay here all day grinding in this game. So I really do feel they need to start increasing the leniency on the time left. But this is still standard, so if we're comparing this on fusions from the previous past, this actually isn't a difficult fusion, guys. So I'm gonna leave on this note. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys gonna go for the fusion? Leave a like, leave a comment. Let's reach 1,000 subscribers, guys. I need your help. Let's get these videos out here. Share the content. We'll talk more about Rodus in another video. I'm definitely looking forward to it, guys, and I will catch you guys later. Peace. See you guys. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if this is your first time here and you're watching from YouTube, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you ever come to Twitch, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. Come join us on Discord. The link is below in the YouTube description. Also, last but not least, I want to say major shout outs to the sponsors. If you guys also wanted to financially support the stream, definitely be sure to check out that YouTube description below. There is a Patreon link. And if you can't support financially, don't worry, guys. There's other ways you can actually show support. That's getting the word out, sharing the content, letting friends and loved ones know about this this channel. Tell them to come and hang out. Come join us on Discord. You will not regret it. It's the best community / family ever. It says it right there on the freaking board. Yo, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next, what you think about the video, and so on. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.